Zelda Gacha? Okay, I was gonna say it sounds like a gacha game. Oracle of Seasons. Monthly Pass. You played more yesterday? Okay, so you got ahead of us. I'm excited to try out the new moves that we got. We didn't get a chance to do that last time. We just, like, got back to the hideaway and then closed out. I rearranged your room so your bed is closer to your TV. I haven't played video games from bed in a while. But sometimes I have random cozy mornings where I just stay under the covers and do PlayStation or Switch. Oh. Yeah, so it should be good, guys. So just FF16 and Steins Gate today. We'll try to go... Let's see. I'll probably start Steins Gate on the later side, so maybe around 7, and we'll try to stream it till at least 10, and then we'll see if we feel like still doing more. I am expeditionizing. Oh, I see. Lots of people are posting. My goodness, how awful. Okay. That's on auto now, and now let's get this rolling, friends. It's the best when they give us Hunt Weekend on the first. Jam gets a gas station because that's all I have left. That's fine. Just make sure it has a vending machine in it and he'll be happy. Alright. My monthly summons in Genshin were such a flop, and I'm kind of sad about it. All blue summons for my 10 monthlies. No Nouvelette for me. I see Melty on top of the list. Yeah, that's weird that it was there. Hey, I still play. Melty's a good time. Cloyve's Chambers. Oh, there's Jill. And our bird. Is... Oh, okay, I was like, is that the name of... Who's that shirtless running man? Is that the name of this chapter? Because that is, my goodness, so foreboding. Things occurred in the game that massively changed your opinion? Oh no, that means there's gonna be extra drama on today's stream. Wait. Are all these new? Jill let Torgal ride the chocobo. Well... I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. He wants us. Off the record? Who the hell is that? I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately, you know where I'll be. So it's a quest?
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay, well wait, I'm not done reading at my table. There might be more side quests. There are! Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. What do you mean?
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
What if he's in love? Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and throw himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. I think he always looks like that. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Okay, that's quite a way to write that. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Our wounds, boy!
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just
so
in case.
Everybody from the main hideaway has a quest for us, it seems. Well, most people. We didn't get one from Vivian. Or Mid. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of dockyards. Oh, okay, we already read this. Their last side quest for us before the hideout is blown to smithereens. That would be upsetting if the hideout got bodied twice. And actually, who even would do it? Because, like, Kupka is dead. So, like, who's gonna come for the hideout now? Dion's gonna wake up and, like... Hi, Kroy. Hi, what's up? Rossfield Lucis? Happy Sunday to you guys. There's something wrong with that hound of yours right now. You are not giving him enough head pats. Agree, we need to pet our doggo. It's going great. I'm having a really nice Sunday. Got some chores done, ate a really hearty breakfast with the BF, and now we're going to stream for the rest of the day, so it's perfect. Oh, it's Eloise. I trust you and your party gained the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Did I hear Cup? He's dead, Mars. So, he can't come around and trash our new hideaway. That's what I was saying. Also, that scene where he was nude with, Barnabas. Beautiful. I still think about it. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. Was that the final one? For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood do her new remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. Yeah. It's a Pangy over the land. Unbelievable. Oh, it's Theodore!
The situation is critical.
Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Yeah, that was quite the mess. I will agree to that. Alright, well now we have a bajillion side quests. Hey, Jill.
It'll take time
Hey, Cortex.
to come to terms with everything
Sunday.
that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
I hope we're having a relaxing Sunday after yesterday. Yesterday was violence. In the best possible way. Impulse and Flare Breath. Those both look really effing cool. Alrighty. Oh, I don't have Wind Up mastered. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll just go without it for a bit. I'm fine with that. Alright, side quests is the name of the game right now. I guess we'll talk to Karen first since she's right here.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into... I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Wow.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No
Well...
harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Oh.
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Seems the hideaways.
I love how he's like, Torgal, are you... Do you need a break? And he's just like, arf.
There's a storm coming soon.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain...
Ah, because he's a magic doggo.
It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute...
Oh, I smell a fetch quest.
Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria
Got no
have been known
mana.
to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Okay, it is. 'Tis a fetch quest indeed. Slay the elder antelopes in Cressida. How are... Did I use potions and stuff in the most recent battle?
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down?
I feel like I did. The diamond sword. Oh, I'm using a diamond sword +2. The diamond form, if you will. Okay. Oh yeah, my stock is actually looking pretty good. Last elixir. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP. Holy balls. So that's a free res item that brings me back with full limit and boosted stats. What the... In short, our doggo deserves bigger treats.
Come again. Oh,
I have no
don't.
problems with this.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, Cortex, how did that go? Yeah. I would have watched more, but you started so late.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion.
And I knew we had
If you
breakfast
hadn't
plans
come
this
back,
morning, so I didn't want to stay up
might still be
ultra
stuck
late.
there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
No, I'd rather not help you, Goits. So am I still lore-locked into staying here? I am. So I actually can't do any of my side quests until we progress the main line. You'll play more tonight, probably? Okay.
Seems
Yeah,
the highways.
I mean, maybe when I'm done streaming, I'll pop in and vibe. Hey, John. Happy Sunday. Alright, fine. I'll talk to the depressed blacksmith guy. Let's just start the quest line.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting
Right.
on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there
Cuirass!
something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing.
Another
with a
happy
single
customer.
blade.
Hey,
The
Rossfield
metal itself
Lucis,
wasn't
thank
anything
you
to
very
write home
much
about, but
for the follow.
fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
They're not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
Okay,
We can't have our master blacksmith being
so
distracted.
this quest might lead us to a better weapon.
Sure, a soft
I'm
touch,
super
you
down
know
with that.
But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what
He
Karen
kinda
knows about
smiled.
this sword. Did you see the pair that got hauled
Speak
into
with
time?
Karen.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
He is a super
I
awkward
suppose I
smiler.
am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want.
Stop what?
Dalmatian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
I too am eccentric, so no worries, Karen. I have a feeling, we need Tom to translate. We do.
Did you see that?
Excuse me, Tom, what does mooning mean? And not that mooning.
What are you making them skies?
Alright, so Otto's there. Hold on, Desiree.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What have you got for me? High Cleric's Medallion.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
What does it do? High Cleric's Medallion increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. I don't think those items are that good. Also, I'm not running wind up on our character right now, so it might be worth to switch to something else. Upheaval, Thunderstorm, Lightning Rod. Are we running? I forget which move I'm using on him. We're running Thunderstorm. It reduces the cooldown by 2.7 seconds. Or I could increase the damage by 10%. Yeah, why not? Okay. You also have a quest for me.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here,
That's
friend.
why I'm here.
Yep.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault, but I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero.
Right, we're having an ASMR
you might
experience
say.
with Clive.
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million. Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see? And, well, I must have made some sort of...
Yeah, I don't
oversight.
think you oopsie out of 15 million gil.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on
You've
our own
oopsied
if
out of
we're
15
gonna
million
make
gil.
this work.
Well, that's a little different, Mars.
All right. But that doesn't mean
'Cause
you
you're
have
not
to shoulder the
playing.
burden yourself. Is there
That's
anything
the
I can do to
oopsie.
help?
There might be. How do you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece.
That's Pangy playing Genshin. Yeah.
Something Sid and I set
Oops.
aside for.
I just leveled talents on a character that I don't play often, and now I have
reckon
no
15
more a
million in
game.
overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really.
Did you hear I'm building
You know how it is
Yunjin?
with this place.
Rosen?
Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why
We
I'm
might do a
really after
Genshin
blood
catch-up
red too,
stream this
Star
week.
Rubies?
Or I'll just stream quests and chill with Genshin for the day. That sounds
Lady
kind of relaxing.
Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
I suppose this is
You
goodbye
can't just be
then.
making up characters
worry.
so rude. I was like,
sure
I haven't built a
Karen will
Geo character in
understand.
so long.
Really?
Felt
Do you
good
think
to
so?
assign defense artifacts with meaning.
I don't.
Also, you know she's really cool. She works the best on teams that have all different colors.
Everyone hold hands!
Armin!
Everyone hold hands!
Oh my. So we have 4 of these to do. How's it going, Armin? Happy Sunday. Did you and Sam go and do your Sunday Pokemon Go brunch? Kevin and I went to brunch, and the thought crossed my mind to download Pokemon Go, but I did not act on it. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do those yet, but good to know that we have a million side quests to do. Oh, download it? Meh. Oh, he's still sick. That's right. Ah, crap. Why is there a plus down here? Is that mid? It's mid. I know it's mid. Oh, just kidding?
All this fuss over a few
Well,
dark clouds.
That's it. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you
Incoming
don't mind,
Armin
sir.
requesting 10 Sequin
Let's hear it.
VCs. I know, he always does this.
Well,
He does it to
it's about
trigger
this
me.
alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out just like that. Problem is,
I can't really
we
hear the music.
always get rid of all the impurities, and with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off, and that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Yep, you want us to hunt a bomb.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a bit on the
Classic.
hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Wow, we have so many side quests to do. Maybe we will stay behind Tux of Pizza. Alright, now we have to progress the main plot before we can do any of these side quests, because they all involve me leaving the hideaway.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm?
It does feel weird, hitting bombs with fire attacks and having them do damage.
A roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Sure. Hey, Vivian.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
The drama with
My
that was so
countrymen are
good.
stronger than you think.
And
A
we
few
can sleep
troubled
easy
clock
knowing that
towers
Mommy
won't
Dearest is
break their
dead.
spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs.
Bog crabs.
Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Okay. History lesson?
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion
Or just current
reign
events,
over
maybe.
Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter
Oh,
of
yeah,
time
I
before the
remember when
common
that
folk
happens.
Convince themselves that the end of days
Sad.
is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as
Yeah, it's
function,
war.
even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short...
Shouldn't Dalmekia be an absolute shambles? Like, the entire royal family is dead. Except Dion, who's with us, isn't he?
To be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
Well, I'm sure that that's what's going to happen. Okay. Now we go talk to Tomes. Hey, I'm back, but not about the dog this time.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Yes.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Not sure. Did somebody wail? You wailed in Genshin, didn't you? It's alright, Lisa. We're here to support you. And to tell you that you have a problem. But mainly to support you. My monthly summons were all blue. Anything for Zhongli. There was just a Zhongli banner. John. Don't think I forgot your slip-up from last night.
Clive.
I bought the deluxe battle pass for Star Rail. Oh, Lord.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive.
That's the one that gives you levels along with it, right?
Arthur's got a cash at her gates and
I haven't bought a battle pass for either Hoyoverse game in months. It feels so bad.
Isabel and Erlot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Oh shit.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion.
I feel like now with all the mother crystals dead, it's almost like World of Ruin, where like everything's going to shit and we need to just revisit every past area.
There's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
And Torgal. So there's 3...
Did you see that?
Oh my goodness. There's so much to do. I'm thinking we can finally travel, right? Perfect. There's so much to do. We might do quests this entire stream. Before I do though, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna just run to the bathroom real quick, because I'm drinking a lot of coffee. So I'll be right back. Hi, hello. Okay, I'm back. Imagine being WoW weak-minded, more like small-bladdered. I bought a game you previously played. I don't know if you liked it that much. What was the game, Lisa? Oh, Tales of Arise. Yeah, I'm not a huge Tales fan. Suikoden Tactics. Yeah, Digimon Survive. See, you guys know all those games that I played and also liked, yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like I need to write down all of these locations. You know what? Let's make a notepad and take some notes real quick. Tales of Arise is a fine game, Lisa. It's fun to play. The plot is very silly, but if gameplay is what's most important, then I think you'll enjoy it. Gemini Aqua! Okay, so this S hunt. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian Ruins. Rosarian Ruins is where it says. You like silly stories? Okay, well then you probably won't have a problem with it. Bee hunt, bomb. That thing's gonna be in the Croc Sand Brick.
Delightful.
Then we've got 10 clubs bee hunt. He's in Vamar Dalmekia. And then we've got Magath Brothers. A hunt. And they are in Quiet Sands Rosaria. Alright, yeah. Enjoy your dreams about making regretful decisions, Lisa. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. S hunt. It has been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Woodland passes... Sandbrick Empire. Okay. So the S ones are a little harder to track down, it looks like. Alright, I've added locations of things to a notepad so that we can hunt these down while we do other things. Let's start though by doing side stuff. We're gonna first go to Martha. We're gonna aid Martha in her dilemma, and we're going to deliver the Star Ruby to her for that other side quests. Yeah? Yeah.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Oh, everybody here got bodied. What happened? The Akashic?
Let me go with you. I can fight.
You can get back inside.
Oh, man.
man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Alright, Martha, what have you got for us?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Oh, Jill,
Martha
you're
said
here.
you've been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
Let's go help them.
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Okie dokie.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Bone to pick. Oh, that's where the treats for Torgal are. Cressida. This is also where one of those hunts is. Okie dokie. Spectre, did you see? I lost to Okie dokie when we played Pokemon
You don't think they've
on
abandoned
Friday.
us?
We got it bulked up. Unthinkable.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
If only. Oh, these aren't even strong enemies. They're just fodder. What the hell? Okay, wait. Impulse might be awesome. What does this do? Ooh! Oh, it's casting. It's casting! I don't know when you would ever use this, though. I fail. The Great Canadian Wars. Uh-oh. Well, we did the part with Dion last stream, and it was
These men don't
a
have the
lot.
look of hired swords.
Now we're running around
If
to
you've come
all
to
the
rob
areas
this
that are
place.
going to shit because all the mother crystals are gone. And
You
Jill's
are
here.
mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by
Also,
Madame
happy
Martha's
Sunday,
leave.
Tom.
How do you know my name?
Bahamut does a ton
Forgive
of
me,
damage,
my
but
lord.
takes forever to pull off.
There wasn't
Is
time
Natalie
for
Monk's
introductions.
artifact a better miscon file?
We're with the
It's
Guardians
an
of the Flame.
alternative.
Wade's men. But how did you come to be here?
It's lower percent
Where's
chance,
your
but it works with
commander?
AoEs.
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to
We
find
found out that the
where
baddie was
Akashic were
cosplaying as a
coming from.
child, yeah.
Did he?
And Mommy Dearest is finally slain.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Yes, today is a very happy Sunday, Tom. We went and had brunch. And as you can see, brunch was a success.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
No, not a boozy brunch. Just a lot of good
Not
food.
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them!
I had scrambled eggs, potato...
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight,
home
send them to
fries?
the
Not
lift.
really, though.
I will. You two be safe
Steak,
now.
pancake, coffee. Yeah, Jill's here, Jill's here. You might give it to Cerise instead. That could work.
The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
Alright. Oh, they want me to go that way. Sure! Kevin. Good morning, Kevin.
My dogs.
Hang Tong, the world may be ending, but you have fetch quests to attend to? I know. And hunts. I wrote down all the hunt posters that I could do.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
Is that Wade?
But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh. Still won't acknowledge Jill? He just hates her.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our
Someone
duty.
acknowledged Jill earlier, and she literally cried, and I was like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, Jill. Oof.
Let's try.
Wow, this does a lot of damage. It's still going? That is crazy. My wounds, boy.
Help
me, boy.
It's like canceling out of my attacks. So annoying. You're getting the Pokemon Violet DLC. Oh, this is just perfect, Tom. You met the children with the strange hair. I actually really like Carmine, the girl character. She's cool. A wound boy. I downloaded the DLC, just about to start playing it now too. Oh, cool! Let me know how you guys like it. Fail, we've been having a Pokemon arc. We're coming for Glick-sama.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't.
Wait, Fail, would you believe me if I told you the game actually runs worse after the new DLC?
It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Well, yeah, it like tries to load too much.
Look out, saw smoke coming from down East Pool Way.
It tries to load too much, and the frame rate gets even worse in the overworld because it's loading areas you're not in. It's so funny.
Jill and I will make for East Pool.
We're talking about the Pokemon DLC, Mars.
Don't you worry about them.
Yeah, save regularly or else.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, totally. Voice acting 2053 confirmed. My god. I know, the lack of voices is so weird. It's like jarring. Yep, they give you a selfie stick. And the whole point of the DLC is to take selfies in front of signposts.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
I do this sometimes, where I miss the entrance to this building, and then we just run in a circle around it by accident. His wounds, boy! I'm gonna have to add that as a voice command, honestly. Okay, is this not where she is? Okay, it's not. Let's go totally had Pikachu Eevee voice acting. True, though.
How long is this going to take? My friend's dying!
So ours not...
Oh, they are saying I don't even need to go over here. I feel like the cries sounding like GBA quality is really jarring. I don't know why they stuck with that. They revealed in later games that they were planning on having the Pokemon all say their name in-game, but they had to cop out of it in the original Game Boy games because it was like too large, the sound files were too large.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Wow, that attack is so strong. Ow!
Help me. To me, boy.
Akashic Chocobo? Yeah, that's right. Kricketune and Gastrodon cries are amazing. That was a weird
Something's coming. Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Oh, good, you're here,
Only
Wade,
the
to
first
help
round
us.
to Wade. Shall we? Too slow.
Oh, ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. His attack lasts for so long, I kind of can't believe it. Oh, shit. Gorgon, kill! Where are the Akashic clans? Good question. Flans are actually not common enemies in this game. They are like only boss / hunt things that we've seen so far. A few sound like an animal, and the vast majority sound like they have 1990s audio limitations. They really do. Pokemon is just such a hot mess. I streamed some online battles though on Friday, and it was really fun.
Do you see any more?
I hadn't done battles like that since we
No.
tried that team in
I think that was
Sword
the last
Shield.
of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Flans in this game also have like mechanical legs, or maybe that not mechanical, but like they have attachments that fly out of them. They're not just like tasty looking fruit jello molds.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Yeah, we killed the Akashics,
Well,
don't worry.
Wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
I don't think she was gonna throw them out anyways. Quite a few, oh, displayed. Oh, it's just one of those things for my wall. It's not even an equipable item.
My lord.
They really cut corners with accessories in this game, I feel.
Oscar,
there's such little
over
variation.
here.
My wall boy.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Hey.
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother...
Oh, Mars, are you dissatisfied that there's only one
Sir
party
Rodney's
member?
nephew.
That's the first I've heard you mention that.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait.
They forgot to pay Jill's VA. Not Jill just being Paimon.
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Yes.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what
Rest in
he
peace,
does
Hannah.
in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean.
Why don't you just join up with
Wade?
Wade?
The boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency
I was
as
looking
your
through the
uncle
letters
showed me.
earlier, and I found the one
I would not have it any other way.
that Jill sent to us after she was present at a scene, and I was like... Party makeup has changed. Oh, because Wade is no longer... I see.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You, or my uncle.
Laszlo in Games, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
I am doing great. We are making some progress in FF16 today, and planning on doing some Steins Gate later. Kind of a typical Sunday stream around here. Half RPG, half visual novel. It's just perfect.
Anything catch your eye?
Story progress or completion progress? So, a ton of side quests just opened up, so I guess it would be more accurate to say...
There you go.
Both? We just did a
Oh,
main
it-
story quest, but it really is because it was locking us out of doing some certain other side content. Only 20 more streams in that game will pick up, probably. Actually, Fail, I think it's gonna pick up today. I think this is the day. All the build-up has happened.
Get it, boy.
So it should be good. I'm actually looking forward to it. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't minded the pacing of the game at all.
The lot of them.
It's more so like the cringe anime moments that have turned me off the most. So, yeah, there was a scene in the last episode, Fail, where, like, the main character forcibly used his hands to confirm the gender of someone, and I was like, oh god, like, it was a lot. The fact that they made it a CG, the fact that they zoomed in on it, like, totally gross. Is this your first Final Fantasy game? Oh, no. So, Laszlo, I'm a variety streamer, but, I really love RPGs. So we do so many different games, and I think throughout the years we've streamed FF7, FF7 Remake, FF8, FF13, FF13-2. I have plans to play 9, 10... Oh, 10-2, of course, we did 10-2. I gotta go back and do Lightning Returns. Hey, Cortex. We do community games and fighting games and other stuff, so don't you dare.
In position. It's showtime, girls.
No. So I'm just saying, those are games that I've streamed. I've played 10 before. 10 is actually my favorite, probably my favorite JRPG ever. I just haven't streamed it. Yeah. And some of the games, too, like, I played a long time ago, and then we bring them to stream to kind of revisit them because of bad memory. Like, we played FF7 last month, the original PS1 FF7, and...
Mad dogs.
I forgot so much of that game, it almost felt like I was playing it for the first time. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that again with, like, FF9. Oh gosh, for me, that makes me sad, because I love turn-based games. It's my favorite genre, easily. You can skip Lightning Returns. I'm excited for Lightning Returns, Mars. Dressing up Lightning is going to be incredible. Yes, right? Diamond's on board. It's going to be great. We can finally find Hope's brand. I know Hope is in Lightning Returns. Okay, hold on. I need to go... So in other words, you were glad that FF16 took more of like an action RPG approach to the game as opposed to the other Final Fantasies, which are all turn-based. Is that what I'm gathering? They've been hanging on to the cliffhanger for... I haven't played FF16 yet, but it does appeal to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, 16 is a really enjoyable game. I do recommend it, especially if you're more of an action combat kind of person as opposed to turn-based. Yeah, FF7 Remake is a bit similar to this game. I feel like there was a little bit more to FF7 Remake's combat. But that's not to say that there isn't a lot to this one. Wait, I found the flan. Fail, you can't just summon them like this, alright? Oh, shit. What is JPH Chan up to these days? Taking a break after Lies of P. Oh yeah, Lies of P is like kind of like a skill slam, isn't it? Ah.
Let's try.
Oh, so he's taking a break for a month. That's cool. Lies of P is on your wish list. Yeah, I'm not, Oh, enemies finally leveled up in these areas, I'm noticing. I've never really played a Souls-like, and I'm not sure how much fun, like, if I would enjoy them or not, but... Lies of P looks interesting, so maybe... Oh, hello, Sionis. I made it further in Steins Gate than he did. Wait, I thought JPH finished Steins Gate. Slept all day because of the amazing Jackbox. It took it all out of you. Wait, he actually quit it? Shit, I need to not be looking at chat while I do this.
Nice try.
Wait, the Great Vegetable Incident. Wait. You're talking about the part that I was just complaining about, aren't you? I have to admit, I cringed really hard. Okay, we're getting beaten up by random enemies. Yeah, that's wild though. I always thought JPH played and finished Steins Gate. Well, now I'm scared. Oh, cool, Laszlo. Who recommended you to me, if you don't mind my asking? And yes, I hope work goes well for you. He literally quit right there at the groping? Yeah, okay. It was rough. I will admit, it was rough.
This one's awake.
What is this? Chronoliths are similar to Arate stones in that within them is hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped with only the feat and abilities of single icon. Oh.
Let's see what's inside.
So it makes you do it only with Phoenix abilities? Can I change my skills, or...? To complete the trial, Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out using only the predetermined feat and abilities of single icon.
Rise, Phoenix!
Time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. Oh. So we get Rising Flames and Scarlet Cyclone. Neither of these abilities I used much past the beginning of the game. Oh, it's this thing. Oh! Hurry, hurry!
Too slow.
Ah! Go, go, go!
Nice try.
Okay, so we passed it. Stage 1. How many stages are there? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Sure. Proceed to the next stage. Why not? Okay, this time we get Heat Wave and Scarlet Cyclone. Okay. dead! Oh god, I'm so dead. Ah. No healing makes this so hard. Fuck! What's left? Oh no, there's no way I clear this.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Too slow. No.
Unlike Jill Torgal's losses, yeah, it really is. It really is. Wow, that was really hard. Do you even get rewards for doing those?
My goodness, how awful!
It's over.
Also, fighting a group of enemies like that alone is pretty hard. Like, at least when Jill is here, she'll distract the Randys. Every clear increases the chance of hunts to be aggroed by 5%. Well, then I don't want to clear that. Fail. How dare you trigger me like this? Luckily, we haven't had that issue with any hunts since the first two, but I was really mad about those first two de-aggroing.
We're not alone.
I was like, how dare they even put this in the game? Just so that it cannot function properly. Wow.
Guys are all ready.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay, I need you to stay locked onto the Minotaur. I am just dying. There's like too many enemies. I can't dodge everything. Am I doing my expos? I did next, don't you worry.
That's better. Too slow.
Impulse is crazy. All yours, Torgal. that thing was strong. I'm like out of potions, by the way.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Elder antelope.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Oh. All these boosters? Are there a lot more again? I actually had stopped for a bit. Whew. You just put a 5? Oh lord.
Torgal, kill!
And you just put a 3? Oh my goodness.
You're finished.
I'm related to current game, but my Vesta in Dark Deity just got every stat on a level up. Amazing. Even speed, huh? That's rare. Do yours before Mars's? Alright, hold on. Let me deploy the expos. You're surprised that they aren't selling expo skip tickets? It's okay, I believe you, Sionis. That's cool. I think I had one character get every level up once, and that was pretty neat. Wait, Kevin! Wait, Kevin! Let me run to the bathroom real quick, guys. Oh my god, this boy. Okay. Be right back, friends. Ugh. Okay, hi. I'm back. I need to refill on potions. We got kind of destroyed.
Will it be enough, I wonder?
Ah, Torgal's happy!
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks.
You're bone boy.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Love. Okay. Let's oh, another side quest opened up. Oh no. No, okay, that's maybe not Yeah, we're gonna travel to the obelisk. I'm gonna buy potions, and we're gonna see what that exclamation point is in Martha's Rest. Oh, it's locked.
And some of your...
It is locked until further notice.
So Sid rides to the rescue once more.
Yeah, Tux, I'm probably not gonna catch up to you today because of all this extra stuff that they want me to do. I opened the game and there was like
What
4
you
side
after?
quests and 4 hunts.
There you go. Much obliged.
You're also playing? Okay, cool.
Take care out there, eh?
Delightful. Okay, so I can't do that one yet. Return to the hideaway and speak with Karen. Also, was there... Quiet Sands, Rosaria. There's an A poster. There's like an A hunt here. I'll catch it the next time we come around. How about that? Take me to the hideaway. It's been more watching than playing. I mean, this game is kind of just a movie. Alright, Karen, let's get a load of this.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
Arf!
All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Seems the hideaway.
Did you bother with these, Tux, or are you just shotgunning the story?
Here's a storm coming, Sid.
Hey, Kisawan.
Ah, Clive.
Yeah, we are having a lot of
Were you
fun.
able to locate your quarry?
Happy Sunday.
We were indeed, Lawsman.
You did not.
You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
How was the end of community night yesterday? Oh, it was so much
reminds
fun,
me.
Kisawan. We went pretty late.
After your last visit,
Yeah.
I found myself pondering...
Big
Torgal's
shout-outs to everybody
presence.
that participated.
Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind.
Wait, what's the best line in the
You
game?
see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
Wait, which line?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been
at
diverse
paw.
and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Oh, level up. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. That doesn't sound worth it. Alright, let's hit Dolly Mill next. Oh, Lord.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Wow. Thanks for that.
Fucking evil.
Sid. Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
He actually... Wait, he can see
Clive
Jill?
has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that
Right,
Dalamil has a
yeah,
bandit
they just had to
problem.
throw it in there.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Hey, Victor, I totally remember you, yeah.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
I know I bloody well have.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
Wait, is it saying I can access this quest? Or no?
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac.
Lord Knick-Knack.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Why is he hearing us out?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items.
Oh?
A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Dang, there is actually quite a bit that I still haven't explored. Alright, let's go do this side quest before we continue the main quest. Velcroid Desert. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into one of the hunts while we're out here as well. Alright, should be simple enough. Oh, well, what is that? Okay, that definitely looks like something that might try to kill me. Torgal killing scorpions by himself. You'd love to see it. Alright, is that a behemoth? Come here. Oh, it's a coral!
Too slow.
Hey, Jill, I was just thinking, could you help me kill this? Can you attack it all? Oh. It did not de-aggro. Oh, fuck off. No. What the? Random enemy de-aggroes mid-fight and runs literally like 1 foot to the left and then gets full health. No. Nope. I didn't even clear the Akashic dungeon. I think the de-aggroing stuff is maybe the most frustrating thing in this game for me. Like, we didn't even run out of its zone. At least it didn't look like we did. And if we did, then why did it move 1 step and then attack me again? Like, that's ridiculous. I would rather have it be like Tails. At least Tails has an invisible wall you can't pass. Yeah. Very annoying.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
I can't tell if this is doing a lot of damage or not. Like, I feel like the individual hits of that breath move don't do that much damage. Bye-bye. Wow, these are going by really fast. I haven't done anything but Moroi. I better switch it up.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
But more keep
Nothing
popping up
seems to
while I
be
do
damaged.
others, and then I just
Alright.
keep doing Moroi.
Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, Fail. This is an FF14 expansion. Yeah. I've got mobile FF14 going
I hear
as
I have
we do
you
this.
to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
Call me Wyvern? Wait, what is he doing?
Wyvern, I appear to be in
Wyvern?
your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively
An island you
by
might
the
visit in the
practitioners of a
DLC.
unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike
making coffee?
and hone their
You have coffee
blades
up
to
there?
such perfection that
Why?
none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
How do they hone such an edge?
Fine question.
Do the rest
Why,
of
they
the
use
quest
a
log to
whetstone,
find out.
Of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Great. Okay. So there's a story quest. Why is it not navigating me? Oh, here we go.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it.
Right, I forgot about the arguing people, because we were side questing.
Anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
Not Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay. Wait, I missed... Here we go.
Picture it, Conrad.
E tier. Hello?
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
Our pretend name is Jane.
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him
mine are too. I did laundry.
There aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystal's
Laundry
crack.
Sunday.
Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt.
Kevin and I
Not
went and
just
had
from us Red Wings.
brunch as well today.
You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
How dry was brunch? We didn't drink. That's what you're asking.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest.
For some reason, I
candle
think
in the
that's not what
crypt.
you're asking, though.
And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Kevin did pass
Okay,
out for a few
lady.
hours after we had it, though.
Then let us band together
Hungry.
and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
Okay. Poor kitty. Okay. Oh. You want us to go here? I mean, in saucelessness. Yeah, I had a feeling you were asking something stupid like that.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just
There was
telling the good
A1
lady of our
sauce.
conversation, my
How do you feel
lord,
about that?
and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little
Yeah, I had
hope
it.
of supplementing our
I got a
stores,
steak and eggs at the
meager though
place,
they
so I had some
regrettably
steak sauce
are.
with it.
And
It was wonderful.
while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means
Plus, it's
that
a cute
now,
little place,
more than ever, we will
in
need
town
to secure what little we still have. Food,
that has outside
weapons,
seating and stuff, so
herbs,
it was just good to be
everything.
outside.
If our humble
You thought I
town is
didn't
to
like
endure
steak?
not
Who told
only
you
this
that?
hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand
I
united.
love steak.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't
Kevin's
say it was
very focused.
good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
You don't like eating outside? I mean,
in this ruse
yeah, there are flies and stuff.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Fake outside. Oh my goodness.
My shop. Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want
E
food,
tier.
they want the whole damn town.
First of all, that sounds great. And second of all, Kevin found a League streamer that he wants you to watch.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
What's going on?
But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Alright, I am like not paying enough attention. I don't know what's happening. We're going to kill bandits, and for some reason the townspeople are like arguing with each other. Hello, Kevin. Pangy was mean to me again. Full dab Pika.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
But Etir, or you mean to him as well?
Ooh.
Don't get yourself worked up.
What's the League person? I don't know, Kev. What's the name of that? The mommy feet furry League streamer. Hey, Marissa. Oh, Marissa, you watched the episode.
No women folk have come to recognize.
I'll take that one.
I'll take that one. Oh, I thought you were making that face, Marissa, because you watched the Jujutsu Kaisen episode.
All yours, Torgal. They mean to overwhelm us.
They are not gonna overwhelm us. Oh, wait. That one has protect. Also, E-tier, you're missing out on expeditions in E7. Hurry, hurry!
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
I think they're all dead. Oh, JK. I spy Natalie.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
Oh, good.
We all saved Dalimil.
And especially me, Clive, and my assistant, Jane.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
That is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yay, more crafting materials.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like
Alright, cool, cool.
In a desert full of night.
Oh, you did. Wait, Ferris is not here.
Not Ferris, David.
Oh. Let's refer to our dock. Vamar. Where is that? Valcroy Desert. The Watcher. Vamar. Okay, so I need to go south. Opposite direction. We're gonna go do a hunt real quick.
The bandits may be no more. Look what they've left us.
Mummy. The gentlemen of the town guard.
Okay. So we go to a crossroads. Wild Nakji. Okay, so keep going south. I'm actually not that far from where this thing is. That bird did not want to get hit, my goodness. Oh, it's one of those. I feel like the tanky random enemies are not worth fighting. They don't really seem to drop anything that's particularly rare. And they just make you use up items, making you a lot stronger. And they might randomly de-aggro and then trigger the shit out of me, so... Okay, that's Vamar over there. Those walls. I think this poster is only a B rank, so it shouldn't be too bad, but let's still save just in case. Just in case I decide to not dodge anything and then die. Oh, do I see Kevin queuing? E-tier! E-tier!
She doesn't like regular.
Huh?
She doesn't like regular melee.
E-tier Sionis!
Sionis is in game.
There he is. The anime.
God's forsaken soul. Only those who have nothing.
Kevin is queuing here. playing Ziggy. I just thought he might want to know. This is... Oh! Okay. There's too much happening, I can see. Oh god, I can never dodge that. Ah! Wow, this guy is strong. Yeah, I do not have the dodges against him. Impulse, please help me. Okay, burst him down. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. And that guy was only B rank. I feel like I'm gonna die against the A and S ranks. Scarletite. Okay, that's cool.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Okay, cool. So that takes care of... Yeah, 10 clubs. Cool. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. I'm gonna go buy me potions that I just squandered. Getting hit by freaking execution over and over again. And then we'll go check out what's going on at North Reach.
Are you looking for something in particular? My thanks.
I can't imagine going through this game without using potions like JPH Chan did.
Thank you for your custom.
Sometimes the combat gets, like, really nutty and I can't tell what's happening and then I can't dodge properly. Also, new enemies are a little hard to predict where you're supposed to perfect dodge.
What a mess.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
Great. So... Oh my. Meanwhile, while we've been running around farming random shit... Oh, the satellite. I forgot about satellites. You know what? Let's upgrade satellite and try running that instead of flare breath. I feel like I don't love flare breath. Oh, wow. Giga Flare looks really sick. Ooh, maybe I should save up for it. Yeah, I'll save up for that. That looks really cool. So instead of Flare Breath, let's give Satellite a chance. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I access these. And now we'll go to Northreach. Oh my.
Unless we find Isabel.
Light at the end of the expo tunnel? Can it be?
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Are we gonna go meet up with that lady? I forgot her name, but the one that works at the brothel.
4 left for more.
Looks like we are.
I can't do it.
Oh, we're not.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message.
The dame.
There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
But different.
They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
I'm gonna go flip on a light real quick. Okay. Imperial Training Grounds. Man, it feels like forever since we've been to this town.
We could leave.
The 2 soldiers were carrying...
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that,
They are your
I think she wants to go and look out the window,
your
but
sisters,
she doesn't know how to
your
get up
brothers, your lovers.
She keeps
So
going
you
to
have
that
a
chair,
choice.
and then she's looking
Lay
like-
down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need
Kevin
to
has been
consider
slain.
is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okay.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Yeah, we'll fight them for you.
My family. They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
Oh. Okay.
Don't leave me, Paul.
That thing.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for Moor.
Moor is... Yeah. Okay. Jill is booking it, my goodness.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
can dodge while doing Mega. Ow. Are my turrets actually? Yeah, they are. There we go. It seems like the turrets only attack if I press triangle, so they're not automatic.
Cover here!
Yeah, that doesn't seem that good, actually. Yeesh, that thing was strong. Yeah, if I have to keep tapping triangle in order to make the turrets fire, that's, like, kinda not amazing.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Cutscene city, though.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the
You did
men
a
to remain
handful
at
of
their
posters?
posts.
Oh.
For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. The people I love include the ones standing before me.
I cleared out this little box for you if you want to
Handsome
come up here.
and chivalrous.
Yeah, Diamond. So basically during this
Now,
part of the game,
if you don't mind, I have sentries to
because the blight is spreading and the mother crystals have all been destroyed, all the previous areas that we visited, like, had...
Lest you wonder, I'm not
they've been
foolish
attacked
enough
by,
to
like,
believe that this has
Akashic
solved all of my problems.
enemies, which are
But it
like
has
those big
solved one.
crystal blue
And that's
enhanced
one fewer
things.
than I had this morning.
So we're going back and picking up the pieces
Thank
for
you
them.
again, Clive.
Yeah. It gives me like World of Ruin vibes a little bit.
Our friends seem to have things under
And
control.
there's like a million side quests that opened up.
Let's go
slash
put Otto's
hunts,
mind
so
at
we
rest.
just kind of been doing that alongside this. I am in Sandbrick right now, and apparently the Croc is a location where those bombs are. Can I find that on this map? I actually don't see it. The Croc, Sandbrick. I wonder if maybe... I just haven't wandered onto that part in the map yet. I kind of think that might be the case. What if I go here? I see a small area that we haven't explored yet. Also, I see you there, Tom. How's the Pokemon DLC? Played for what felt like hours, but made no story progress. Oh, did you just get, like, did you get distracted? Because that happens. Story time! Happy Sunday story time. Running around catching on. Yeah. Do it, Tom. I'm so busy, I almost forgot to log into Honkai. Oh my goodness. I've had a pretty relaxing Sunday, I'm not gonna lie. We ate food and watched anime, and I did laundry and streamed, so it's pretty high tier. The Imperial Chase. Okay, we have never been... There it is! The Croc! Have we been keeping up with Bleach? So Kevin and I are only watching the dub because the subtitles on Hulu are so horrendously awful that we can't keep track of who's saying what, because, like, the subtitles will get minutes ahead of the actual scene, and it's just ridiculous. So we are up to date with where the dub is. Which I think is maybe 3 or 4 episodes behind where the sub is. I didn't know if it was anywhere else. I thought it was only on Hulu. But yeah, it's very disappointingly bad, I have to say. Ah. You're such a pineapple person, story time. You know that? I ever tell you that? Are you looking forward to Steins Gate popping off today? Alright, I'm fighting the Bomb King.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, it split into multiple ones. Ooh, hi. You kind of like the barbs? Yeah, me too. What just happened? Did I die? Or did I barely survive?
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash.
I died? Okay.
This looks like the
But
stuff.
we have an item that
see if there's
kicks
any
in,
more.
and saves me from death once, so maybe that procs. Well, that was terrifying.
That should do it.
There was too many flashing colors.
He can fetch it
I
himself.
couldn't keep track of it all. Alright, hold on. Let's delete. Okay, so there's 3 hunts left that we haven't done. You saw it go down to 1. Well, we can actually tell. Hold on. Let's look at our items. Ah! I still have my last elixir. That means we survived somehow. That's nutty. Okay, so let's go back to the hideaway now that we cleared that mark. I'm gonna take you down. Oh, actually, wait, before we do that, 1 second. First of all, we have not been to this area previously. I just want to make sure that there's not, like, an item or something worth grabbing at the tail end of this. These treasure chests in this game are just pitiful, you know that? Okay, there was another area that I wanted to check out. It's this right here. Okay. So we go over here. And... Yeah, gate is open now. More Nibroom. Wrong gate. This one doesn't require a microwave. Name subject to change. This is just a good old-fashioned counterattack. I mean, wooden gates. What the hell is that? Was that a new accessory that I just got? Ring of the Marksman increases the will damage. The will damage. No. What is that? Oh, it's level 50?
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm dead. No damage. Yeah, let's restart from near Obelisk, shall we? We're not gonna go down there. That's, I was not expecting that.
Me, Mr. Spark.
So that guy's level 50. We got him down to... We took about 20% of his HP. I think we'll wait till we're a little higher level to tackle that. My goodness. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the hideaway. You didn't do too bad. He just hits really hard. Yeah. Yeah, we were kind of evading a lot, at least, until we eventually did not. I think the thing you always have to keep in mind with this game is don't use your skills unless the enemy is unable to take action, because the whole time you're doing the animation for your skill, you are very much able to get hit and eat shit. And that's why we died there. I was summoning the stupid, turrets.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this.
Ooh, 1,500 ability
Best of luck
points.
out there, Sid.
Can we get something nice with that? Holy shit. Give me Giga Flare. What's up, Otto?
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Yikes.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part.
Right.
But you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Ooh, so we get to talk to Dion. Sadly, unless if the story makes us go see him immediately, it does. Oh, Joshua, not Dion.
So
Dion's still
it was
asleep.
Not Sylvester.
I forgot
but
Joshua
Olivia
was even
who
with
served
us.
As Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
I think it's hilarious there was a baby Ultima.
What do you know of Ultima?
Very little.
I like that,
Despite
Annabelle,
my
was that
best
her name? The
efforts.
mother was just Bellion.
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since.
I know.
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose.
She didn't
and for
age at
whatever
all.
reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
Yes.
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess,
I was gonna say, it's very Persona
I'd say the
MC-like.
two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it
It's
what
much
you wish.
easier for him to be a
But I believe
child.
Ultima to be
you
an
see.
embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Can't you see we're having a
There's
moment?
an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh boy.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you.
Yeah, I guess
The
I'll just
capital
let
of the
Tarya
Free
clean up
Cities is
Joshua's
under
blood
siege
cough.
by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now.
Actually,
Now,
though,
I'm with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto,
yeah,
prepare
we
a
owe
stowers.
Gav.
Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Yeah, Joshua.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. Come along with us, Joshua.
I'll look after him.
And Jill, you stay here. You babysit Dion. Oh good, a new missive. I I'm glad I can join the journey. Yeah, you're finally here. There he is. Keto. Not sure. I love the sprites too. Whoa, look at all the side quests. Oh my god. This might be the highest concentration of side quests we've seen in this game. Hold on, let's go deliver to mid. There's even more that I haven't even accepted yet, though. Like, I saw green exclamation points.
All this fuss over a few.
Let's deliver to Owain.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for?
Hey, I almost died for this bomb ash, just so you know. We're in Soul Hackers 2 phase of our lives. Yes, this is very Soul Hackers 2. Hey, what's up, Club?
Enough to keep the Olympic
You missed Shark Teeth Fedora guy.
You're a
I
gent,
liked
Sid.
Soul Hackers. Soul
Let me
Hackers
not
had a
say
solid
otherwise.
group of characters.
Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
She's under the bed.
Not your babysitter. Dinner time! Oh, I never made that a voice command. I really should. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Sure!
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a moat.
It'll only be a moat.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah. Decent reward, please. Oh. Okay, that was very worth it. Potions up to 6, high potions up to 4, strength tonics up to 3, stone skin tonics up to 3.
You'd think the people here.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So I gotta go pay Karen a visit then.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Michelle.
Ah, shit, it's almost time for Steins Gate, though. Oh, man. Kevin, what's your off day during the week this week?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Oh no, Goetz has a side quest.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Yes. Here you go.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels.
Marissa?
Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers
Are
will
you
be
gonna
delighted.
forge me an ultimate weapon?
Don't push yourself too hard.
Sir?
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new
Please
blade
don't
I make's
sharpen
got
my
your name on it.
pockets.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right? I will.
Ah, so he will. He can make an Excalibur. That sounds like something I could use to defeat Svarog.
What's that for you, dear?
Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Wait, what the fuck? Brightburn is better than the Excalibur. I'll make it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Grindstone, Light Shard, Meteorite. Brightburn does more damage. We'll just make both.
Should last you a good while.
So can I... He can't refine those, huh? It boosts fetching speed. What do you mean by that?
And?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye.
Alright.
Seems
Tell you
the
guys
boys
what.
lost its appetite. Can you blame me?
We're gonna have a lot of side content to do on Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be the next FF16 stream. Pangy, I have bad news about that Ultima weapon. What Ultima weapon? Anyway, it is getting into the time that we usually start Steins Gate on Sunday night, so, we're gonna cut to a quick break. We're gonna open the gate. I think tonight we're actually getting to something worthy in the plot. If you want more FF16, I'll be playing it on Tuesday this week, so see you guys there. Quick break. We'll be back with Steins Gate in 5 minutes. Sit tight.
Boom.
Cause it's a game! See ya later!